Welcome back. This is my Songs to Chew podcast. I'm Peter Alsop. Our song this week looks at one of our most universal human activities. It happens all over the world, every night, in every country, when it's bedtime for children. Sometimes easy, sometimes hard, often loaded with all sorts of family dynamics. Dad just got home late, wants to wrestle with the kids, or play daddy trap. You can never escape from a daddy trap because as soon as your kid gets their foot loose from your grip, you tell them you've decided to let them go. Or maybe the at-home adult is exhausted from being with the kids and they haven't eaten dinner yet and we all need to calm down, or there'll be tears because everyone's tired and they want just one more drink of water or don't want to brush their teeth or they're still hungry or Jody hit me. I've heard some wonderful lullabies, but you got to pick your moments and sing the right song and prepare for bedtime if they're going to go smoothly, right? I've only ever written one lullaby. It's on my Stayin Over album. It's called Go to Sleep, You Little Creep. Every time I perform this song at a concert, I'd start by yawning on stage. And I talk to the audience about how contagious yawning is, because when you hear someone else yawning, well, it kind of makes you feel like you want to yawn too, you know. It's amazing how that works. But fight it, don't yawn. I certainly don't want to be responsible for making you yawn. If you don't want to do it, just don't do it. Okay, well, you can do it if you want. And this is just a podcast. Imagine if you were in a big audience and you could see what most of the other people were doing. They were yawning too. Wow. Anyway, where was I? Oh, so I'd ask the kids to cuddle down with their parents and suggest that if maybe you were grown up and you didn't have your parents with you, that you could just pick someone else in the audience who you'd like to snuggle with and go over to them. And no, I'm only kidding. But if you're just listening to this right now and there is someone nearby you who you think you might want to snuggle with, well, now's your chance to ask them if you can snuggle. Go ahead, I'll wait. We good? And then I'll get everyone to take a big breath in. Come on. And then let it out with a big sigh. And then relax your whole body. And then I'd sing this lullaby. You ready? Go to sleep, you little creep. It's time to get undressed. You're so cute when you're asleep. It's when I love you best. Brush your teeth and wash your face. And don't forget to go. Then kiss and hug and pick a story. We can read it nice and slowly. Climb in bed and rest your head down where it belongs. No more drinks and no more stories. This is your last song. Don't you see my angry face? My ears are getting red. So cut your fussing, go to sleep. Now get your butt in bed. Tomorrow there's new things to break. Then you can turn life upside down. You still got one good knee to scrape. Now get in bed, don't make me frown. Grandma says when I was little, I would use every excuse to stay up late. She thinks it's funny, 'cause my kid acts like I used to. Close your eyes and your mouth too. Not one more peep, my little friend. Go to sleep, you little creep. I can't wait for this day to end. And when you sleep, you'll have sweet dreams and peace the whole night through. But if you get up one more time, If you get up one more time, I'll stick you to your sheets with glue. And I'll get a cow to sit on your head and keep you in bed, and you'll get no more television for the rest of your life. Go to sleep, you little creep. Us big folks really need a rest. We love you when you're wide awake, but when you sleep, we love you best. Good night now. I love you. I remember performing this song for an audience somewhere at a conference in the Midwest years ago. A stern young woman walked up to me where I was sitting at my CD display table in the lobby. She started right in. "Dr. Alsop, do you really think it's all right to call little children creeps?" I just smiled and asked back, "Well, ma'am, are you a parent?" And what do you think she said? Of course, she said no. Just about dinner time every evening, thousands of little children all over the world turn magically into little creeps, and most parents experience some perfectly healthy passive aggression toward them. We all act like creeps sometimes, and our friends and family still love us, even though they don't like how we're acting. There are actually many ways that parents and teachers and other folks have used this song to coax out conversations with their kids. It's a great way to practice our adult listening skills, too. I encourage asking kids questions like, "Do you have a bedtime? Do you go to bed late sometimes? What makes you late? What do you do if you aren't sleepy yet? Should you be able to stay up as late as you want? Why? Do your parents ever get mad at you for being late? What are their reasons?" Or sometimes I suggest exercises that kids can do to study their parents' behaviors by asking them questions. Ask your parents to tell you about one time when they were little and they really wanted to stay up, but they had to go to bed. Find out why they wanted to stay up. Ask your grandparents if they remember what your parents were like at bedtime. And I think it's crucial that all parents take some time off for themselves without the kids. Our children are wonderful opportunities to learn about ourselves, but isn't it nice in the house when they're fast asleep? I guess that's plenty for today. I'm Peter Alsop. Hope to see you back here again next week for another song to chew. Bring a friend. Bye for now.